welcome back. We've got books. Because what else is new? So let's talk about what I picked up today. I went out with the bestie Chanel. We have a YouTube channel together called Two Nerdy Queens. Put the link over here for ya. So we went to Barnes & Noble. We walked around for a little bit. We got some books. We had dinner. It was just a fun time. So let's talk about the books that I got. And let's get you caught up because it's been a little bit since the last time you saw me. So, went to Barnes & Noble. I picked up the complete novels of Jane Austen because isn't this fucking beautiful? It has a hot pink binding and ribbon. These are the novels that are included. And these are the end papers. I've been wanting to read more classics, and I figure if I have one that's really pretty to the point to where I want to keep it on my shelves, I'll read it. So here we are. This includes all of her novels, so Sense and Sensibility, Pride and Prejudice, Mansfield Park, Emma, Northanger Abbey, and Persuasion. The next book I picked up is Lore Olympus Volume 6, because obviously I've been waiting for this for a while. I picked up the hardcover. I just thought it was really pretty. I love like the rolling ladder and the library. Persephone is all of us, essentially. So yeah, the next thing that I picked up is The Lilies by Quinn Diacon Furtado. It says, bury the secrets, remember the promise. The cover that I've always seen is like the blue one, and I don't know if that's the British one. I don't know. But like, I saw this cover and I was like, oh, I must have you. And I saved $3, so why not? And then the next book I picked up is called Bloom by Delilah S. Dawson. It's 200 pages. It's really small. Chanel and I both picked this up. She was like, oh, that cover is amazing. And I was like, oh my god, you're so right, it is. And then when I picked it up to look at it further, I saw that it says, when sweet romance turns deadly. And then I flipped it over some more to investigate. And it said, delicate and murderous, delight in the berries, blood, and cupcake frosting. Sapphic longing with a dash of darkness. Gruesome and lovely, compulsively readable. So I'm so excited. We both got our own copies of this. So this will probably be a buddy read sometime in the near future. I'm so excited. I love unhinged girlies, and I'm freaking here for it. Those are all the physical books that I picked up. I am still reading Gothicana. I've gotten really far since the last time we talked. I am currently in the middle of chapter 13, I think. Excuse me. I'm currently in the middle of chapter 16. And that puts me at about 200 pages in. And there's only 390, there's only 390 pages in it. So I'm almost there. I'm currently reading that. I'm currently reading Sunny Disposition by Deanna Gray. I essentially started reading it today, and I'm about 30% in. It hasn't grabbed me yet. I like the idea of a grumpy sunshine, and I like the idea of like them not knowing their identities, one knowing but the other one not knowing, and like they fall first. Like, I like that, but the execution has not like sent it home yet, so I'm hoping that soon this will pick up, because right now it's kind of dragging. I made it to 30% in a day though, so it can't be that horrible. I did wind up DNFing 2 books in my time away. I DNF'd Come For Me. I'll put the cover here. I don't know if it's actually written by a man because it's like a pseudonym, but it feels like it's written by a man and not in a good way. I wasn't even 5% in, I just DNF'd it. The other book I started is called The River Has Teeth, which I talk about in the last clip that I made. I don't hate it, but I think it's more fantasy than mystery, which is is never what I'm like hoping for. So yeah, those 2 books I didn't have to, but I did finish something. I finished Night Shift by Annie Crown. I read this in 3 days. This is the cutest, dirtiest rom-com. The couple is so freaking cute. I had so much fun. All of my notes are up on Goodreads. My Goodreads link is down below if you need to check that out. It was great. I gave it 4 carrots, I believe. I really liked it. I thought it was super cute. I'm trying to think if there's anything else currently that I'm reading right now. Nope, those are the 2 things that I'm reading mostly. I do have some arcs coming up, so I'm probably going to be starting those soon. And then next month is Summerween, so I want to participate in that. I chose like 5 books for that, but I don't know if they're completely set in stone yet, so you might have to check that out. Yeah, like I'm not sure if they're set in stone yet, so they might change. So as it gets closer, I'll like do more content about it, but right now it's just kind of like tentative. But yeah, can you believe that June is almost over? We are in the 3rd week of June. Where is time going? Where is it going? And can it come back? Because I'm not ready. Alright, it's hot. I'm rambling. Peace. Bye. Welcome back. I've got some stuff to talk to you about. So let's get into it. This is the end of June. So today is the 24th. It's a math day. I just finished an arc that I received from Sunny Bay PR called A Grave So Cold by C.M. Tillman. There you go. Yeah. I'm going to give this 4.5 carats. It was like 166 pages on Kindle. Super fast read. It's a supernatural dark romance. A girl essentially falls in love with a ghost is what I was told, but it's so much more than that. So Willow has led a very like sheltered life. Her father is sick, has these like strange rules for her. She can't be out after a certain hour, she can't go to graveyards, like different things like that. He's very superstitious. Fast forward a little bit, we find out that Willow's entire life has been a lie, and as everything is imploding around her, she realizes that she has family that she's never heard of, never seen. So she goes there to find out what caused this like implosion in her life, and she gets a lot more than she bargained for. And now she has to not only deal with these like upheavals and these changes, but she also has to make sure that like they don't kill her first. The pacing was kind of weird for like the first 40 pages, but after that it zoomed right into its plot and zoomed into it hard. Like I hit page 166, which was the end, and I was like, what do you mean it's over? What do you mean it's over? So I gave it 4.5 carats. I absolutely loved it. I am going to continue the series because that appears to be out, and I'm going to go investigate what the heck is going on with Willow. And I highly recommend, so you should investigate too. That's the only book that I finished, but that was book 96 for the year. Not fuck 'em up. It's been stuck in my head, I'm so sorry. So yeah, I am successfully heading into 100 books for the year. I'm feeling very, very proud about that. I am currently in 30%. Just kidding. Yeah, I'm currently 20% into Love Sequence Book 1. It's called Charlie by Daphne Lee. It looks like that. It's about 3 men and our heroine. And she had a really shitty husband, and now she's left said husband, and she gets this like start over opportunity in I want to say it's Ireland, but I think it's Scotland. I don't fucking remember. It says I'm only on 20%, but I'm 23 chapters into the story. I want to say that it's like Ireland, but I'm not sure. Okay, so she either gets sent to Ireland or Scotland to help a friend of hers fill out their family tree. She's like a genealogist. So she's like rediscovering life, falling in love, like having these like really intense mini love affairs with like these different men as she goes to like these different places. And then it turns out that all these men know each other and they like to share. And the story goes from there. I'm only 20% in. Right now, I'm loving it. I love how independent Charlie is. I love how she is all about her own pleasure and that the guys are more than happy to oblige. Like, it's so good. I love the little tidbits about the history of the characters. I love the in-depth descriptions of wherever the heck they are. I don't remember right now, but when she describes it, incredibly pretty. So pretty. Oh my god. So yeah. I'm 20% into that. And then I stopped by the library and I picked up some more books that I'm hoping to be able to get through. So the first thing I picked up is called Deko Boko Sugar Days by Atsuko Yusen. Looks like this. It is boys love. It is rated M for mature. I am so excited to read this. Essentially, there was like a little boy and his best friend was like always defending him. And then that best friend that always needed defending grows up to be like 6'8" and totally hot, and he doesn't know that the friend that used to protect him has a crush on him, and yeah, things ensue. The next books I picked up are part of the same series. It's called Mononoke Sharing, and I got issues 1 and 2. And essentially, you have one demon, you have one human, 5 demons, and they're all roommates. And yeah, that's all I really want to tell you. But this is what made me pick up the book. Like, is that her neck, bro? I need to know what's going on. Oh, this is by Cool Kyosinja. It says from the creator of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. So, the next thing that I picked up is a brand new release. It's called Game Most Foul by Allison Gervais. And it's essentially about like a group of kids who are in a summer like seminar, but one of the students go missing. And then the professor is Professor Watson. And it's got like Sherlock on the cover, so I'm sure it's got something to do with that. I don't know anything else other than that. I didn't want to be spoiled, but I love Sherlock Holmes, so I knew I was going to have to read this. The next thing I picked up is The Dead Boy Detectives. This is by Toby Litt and Mark Buckingham. This comes from the pages of Sandman. It's about 2 brothers that are dead that solve mysteries. This is a Netflix TV show. I don't know how good it is. I haven't watched it. I've been hearing good things about the series, though, and when I saw it at the library, I knew I had to pick it up. This includes the complete Litt and Buckingham Dead Boy Detective story from Dead Boy Detectives, so issues 1 through 12. It includes Ghosts 1, Time Warp 1, and The Witching Hour 1. So, the last thing that I picked up is called Stillwater. This is Volume 1, Rage Rage, by Chip Zdarsky, Ramon K. Perez, and Mike Spicer. Look at this cover, y'all. Like, is that not the most beautiful, creepiest thing you've ever flippin' seen. I saw it on the shelf like this, and I was like, I must know what this is about. And I didn't go too in depth with it because sometimes I like to be surprised when I'm reading my graphic novels, but essentially the back says, nobody dies. In the town of Stillwater, that's not just a promise, it's a threat. Seemingly frozen in time and unable to age, its citizens have learned to exist with the knowledge that they'll live forever. With no one allowed in or out of the town under the threat of severe violence, things seem normal from the outside. But when Daniel shows up in town after receiving a mysterious letter, he'll find out if immortality is a gift or a curse. And this collects issues 1 through 6. So I don't know if this is still going or anything like that, but it's labeled 2021, so I'm assuming not. It containing issues 1 through 6 probably means that this is completed. Alright, so you know what I'm currently reading, you know what I just finished reading, and you know what I got from the library. So I'm going to go ahead and hop out because it's about 3 a.m. and I need to get some sleep because the work week continues regardless. And hopefully I will see you soon with another couple of finished novels. June was really a slow reading month for me. But there's still a few days left, so let's see if we can finish something. And I'm so excited about July because Summerween is afoot. And in the next clip, I'm probably going to talk about what books I finally decided on for July and Summerween, and we'll go from there. Bye! Oh, aren't my earrings cute? They're quill nubs, like pen nubs. Ah! I love them. Okay, bye. Bye. Sleuth out. Sleuth out. Welcome to the end of June. July is around the corner, and I finished a couple more things before the month is out, so let's talk about them. The first thing I want to talk about is The Unstoppable Wasp by Whitley, Cherrier, Fish, Stein, and Brandt. It is a collected volume. It includes Unstoppable Wasp 2017, issues 1 through 8, and it's called Girl Power, Girl Power. Looks like this. I gave it 5 carats. It was amazing. Wasp has always been one of my favorite Marvel characters, and I never felt like she got her flowers. She never got her due. Even when the Avengers movie came out, I was looking for the Wasp, because without her, the Avengers wouldn't fucking exist. And I'm so tired of having to, explain that to people who supposedly love comics. It pisses me the fuck off. She just gets erased all the time, and it's so annoying. This series finally gives her and Mockingbird, Dr. Barbara Morse, her fucking flowers. Finally gives her fucking due. So this follows Nadia Pym. She is the daughter of Hank Pym and Maria. Maria disappears. Pym remarries. Maria went to the Red Room. Has Nadia in the Red Room. Nadia has spent her entire life in the Red Room in Science Edition, essentially. She winds up successfully recreating the Pym particle and escapes. And now she's free. She is working with Marvel heroines to create a space for herself. She's trying to get a immigration lawyer and all of this good jazz. She's essentially trying to become a citizen. She's stopping crime, and she has decided not to rest on her laurels, and she has created GIRL. GIRL stands for Genius in Action Research Labs, and she is collecting all of the best female minds because Marvel has this list of the smartest people, and the first woman on it is number 27 or something, and it has never really been updated. I never really looked into. The one thing that I really like about the series is that it's so feminist, and it's so forward thinking, and it's so feeling. There's a section where Nadia, who has this, idolized idea of Hank Pym, realizes that he wasn't the greatest person and discovers that he hit Van Dyne. And she is racked with guilt. She's well, is he a good guy? Is he not a good guy? How can you hit someone that you love? This, that, and third, and the other. And Van Dyne talks about how much of a hero he is, even though he did these horrible things, and how she has decided that it is not going to define her. You are not defined by what occurs to you. You are not defined by sexual assault. You are not defined by domestic abuse. What they did is their problem. you are not defined by that. And it was like a whole 8-10 page panel. Like, it was beautiful. It was well done. It was incredibly eloquent. Like, this makes my feminist heart sing in ways that I haven't seen since Silk. So I'm ready for all of the Unstoppable Wasp merch. I'm ready for all of the all-girl team-ups. Like, this was everything. I took a bunch of screen caps, which I will just place here for you to see. Like, it was just so fucking good. It was so fucking good. I absolutely loved it. I gave it 5 carrots. The next book that I want to talk about, I believe, is my first boy love. And it's called Deco Boko Sugar Days. Looks like this. It's so cute. I also gave this 5 carrots. It's a little spicy. It's a little spicy, I'm not gonna lie. So you're following you and I want to say you and Ryu. And Ryu saved you when they were younger. And just kidding. You saved Ryu when they were younger, and now they're best friends as high schoolers, but Yu is short and Ryu is really, really tall. And he's still got that, like, soft boy, innocent vibe. And they realize that they have feelings for each other, and they just essentially figure out how it works and what they can and can't do and what makes the relationship comfortable. It's so freaking cute. I gave it 5 carrots. I absolutely loved it. This, I believe, collects volumes because there is not a volume 1 or anything in here. And when I went to go look it up, I couldn't find any other editions. So I believe this is the entire story. I thought it was freaking adorable. So those are the things that I finished. Girl Power is book 98 for the year. I just can't help myself. Let's talk about the books that I picked up from the library. So I picked up that Deco Boko Sugar Days. I picked up, this sounds familiar. I have a little bit of deja vu. I definitely already told you about this. Alright, perfect. Okay, so we can talk about what I'm currently reading. So I am currently reading the next volume in the Unstoppable Wasp. It is called Fix Everything, and I am currently 16% into that. I have finalized my list for Summerween because that is upon us. So let me grab those and I can tell you about them. Alright, so Summerween is upon us. Summerween takes place between the 5th of July and the 11th of July. There are 5 books on this TBR, totaling a 1,375 page count. I'm currently, this is my TBR for Summerween. Now, of course, this can change, but this is what I have planned. For the In the Dark prompt, I'm going to read The Demon in the Trees by Ben Sanders, and that comes in at 275 pages. For the horror thriller prompt, I'm going to read Who Killed the Homecoming Queen by R.L. Stine. I am currently working on that now, hence my little carrot bookmark. I am 20 pages in. And this comes in at 147 pages. For the Night Sky prompt, I am going to read A Fatal Affair by A.R. Torr. Put that here. It comes in at 313 pages. For the 5-word prompt, I'm going to read an arc called It's Only a Game by Kelsey Yu. It comes in at 352 pages. I'll put that here. And then I'm going to read, for the summer period, The Golden Spoon by Jessa Maxwell. And that comes in at 288 pages. And I have that physically. So yeah, that is Summerween. This is the end of June. I believe it's 28th. Anything that happens at this point, I'm just going to put in the July vlog because I want to have enough time to get this edited up so that you get a little bit of it before we launch into Summerween and other July activities, because July is the birthday month. I'm going to be turning 33, and your girl is just ready to live her best life, her relaxed life, her luxurious life, enjoying books, enjoying girly things, and just relaxing. So hopefully you stay tuned because I'm so excited. There's so many things happening in July. Oh my god. Time is always getting away from me. Okay, I'll see you next time. Peace out. Bye 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 bye.